Highly anticipated fight here for me at least. Barrett Little versus Issa Oni. Both fighters very well established as well. We got Barrett coming off a win against Osiris, actually, Raven King, in his debut match in WBC. Issa Oni, debut match here tonight. Scheduled 8 rounds, 2 minutes. So far, already head movement, you can see. Both fighters very good at fighting in the pocket. We'll have to see which fighter can come on top, though. And Barrett seems to be getting these nice combinations off, but Oni is using his head movement very well. Nice body shot set up into a 1-2 combination upstairs. And Issa gets a massive hook off of Barrett. And the stun meter is built up for both fighters here. There's the stun, and Oni is on wobbly legs. Barrett looking to close it off. And Oni responding with a light combination of his own.
Trying to remain on the defensive, but it looks like
and a nice stun coming from Oni as well. Barrett's the one to get stunned now, and he's still pressing up. Oni
he's pushing on the pressure. Both men putting on absolute performances of pressure. It's anyone's game of who's gonna fall.
And Barrett's the first one to go down.
Just barely gets that knockdown. He was an inch away from being knocked down himself. Back on a fresh slate, both men gonna really put in the pressure here, I assume. Little probably gonna want to pay back Oni for that knockdown. Maybe not in this round, but in the next one, he's certainly gonna come on with full steam.
Nice three-piece
right
combination, but Issa seems to be playing this very well so far.
Right.
Catching Barrett with these nice right hooks. Uppercut coming from Oni. Barrett is
hard shots.
Barrett's stun meter built up again, and there it is. Oni catching him with an overhand, throwing a blank overhand to end the round. But what a dominant round for Oni. Barrett had a glimpse in the beginning, but Oni unfortunately shut it down. Barrett coming late notice as well, so very late, last minute fight, but both fighters still putting up a show here. Nice hook coming from Little Barrett. 30 seconds into the second round here. Issa putting up the pressure still, catching Barrett with these light combinations into this big hook of his.
I said Barrett's going to try to pay back Issa. He didn't like being knocked down. Not many fighters do, of course.
Not many fighters do.
I can't say I blame him.
And you know what I mean? Some fighters just lock in after that first knockdown. And Oni's stunned again a minute into the second round. Barrett needs to close the distance here. He can't get too aggressive.
Last time he got too aggressive, he paid the price for it.
Paid the price, and fortunately, Oni was able to find a knockdown. Oni's dangerously low and
smart. There we go. Barrett doing the smart thing, not being overly aggressive and waiting and finding his shots, and that was smart of him. He managed to put him down, so good work on his end.
It's very true, and that's what you see in these more technical fights. You don't see... You will periodically see flashy knockouts, but it's more precise when it comes to these fighters, and Barrett's narrowly missing the uppercut coming from Oni. Forced to clench. 20 seconds left in the second round. Very dominant round for Barrett so far.
Oh, hard
three-piece combination.
Barrett, albeit Oni responding, putting on a little bit of a statement, trying to show that he's not going to lose. Although some phenomenal head movement from Barrett there. Damn.
Ducking down these shots. Oni couldn't seem to throw an uppercut there, and very good.
Would have been smart if he did. Might have really done some damage to Barrett's face, you know?
You know, Barrett's playstyle, very... Someone who likes to use that duck. He is very good in that aspect. And Oni here getting Barrett pretty low.
Yes.
1-2 combination coming from Oni. Barrett's stun meter is built up in the third round here, responding with a nice hook though. And Oni
Hard shots.
starting to not get too aggressive again. It could cost him. There it is. There's the stun.
Oh.
Barrett closing it off now, and he smells the blood. He's trying to end it here, and he's down. Oni!
Oh, and Oni's down again.
Will
Oni's probably gonna get up again.
Of
So
course.
now he's gonna try to play.
Not finished yet. Barrett putting on a pretty good performance so far.
Still could go either way.
In a minute into the third round here, Oni needs to find something if he wants to bring it back. One more knockdown could seal the deal for Barrett or Oni. And Barrett's pretty low here and gets knocked down by an unexpected overhand.
Oh, wow.
Barrett's the one to taste the canvas now.
Another reversal. I mean, as I said, tonight's been knockout chaos. I don't think this is going to make it to the 8th round. I think someone's getting knocked out, and it's going to be really soon. Oni started to put on some pressure. Really wanted to try and finish this, as he knows that if he knocks down Barrett here, it could be it for the fight. So he's going to try and put on as much pressure as he can, and Barrett knows that. Barrett's going to start playing defensive. Might be able to survive as there's 18 seconds left, but that right hook really did some damage to Barrett. Now Barrett's looking a little worse for wear. 8 seconds left to go. He's going to remain on the back foot for sure. He's not going to take the risk. And unfortunately, I don't think Oni is going to be able to get it.
Another knockdown, yeah. Very good way to end the round for Oni. Barrett starting to lose a bit of control of this fight as Oni is the one starting to pick up the pressure, but stamina-wise, both fighters pretty well maintained. We're moving into the halfway mark of this fight here. Both fighters had their moments in this fight so far. It's been a brawl, and nice hooks coming from Barrett. Oni's the one to be low here. We could see a potential knockout in round 4. Oni
playing a little too aggressive. He needs to start being a little bit more defensive while still keeping them power shots coming through. He needs to pick his shots wisely. He's keeping his guard up a little too long.
And missing that uppercut, and Barrett capitalizing with a hook, and he's looking to send him down. He smells blood. He's throwing the hooks, and there it is.
That's
sending him down.
That's it. That's the end of the fight.
That has to be it. He's up. He's up.
Oh, he's up.
He's up. It's not over yet. Oni has the heart.
The heart of the electrician.
He has the heart. He's up and still fighting back to brawling Barrett here.
Really putting on the pressure now, wanting to try and put on some kind of statement for the ending rounds.
And
but
Barrett catching him with a nice light combination, ending with a power
combinations
hook.
looking like it hurts. So, good little uppercut from Oni though. Both men putting in a lot of work, a lot of pressure. It's anyone's guess who's going to taste the canvas next.
An uppercut missing from both
This
fighters.
is a razor thin fight.
It could be here. 20 seconds left in the 4th round. Both fighters need to be
Oni's defense immediately improved.
A bit more cautious in this fight here.
Oh man!
And 10 seconds left. We're approaching
that
the
jab,
final seconds of the 4th round. Oni pretty low here. 5 seconds left. Can he do it? Barrett, 2 seconds. It's not enough. We're into the 5th, and Oni somehow survives.
10 seconds left in that fight would have been Barrett's, I think, if I'm being completely honest. Oni not looking very good right now. He's getting caught. His defense is lacking. He's throwing a lot of power shots, and he's getting suffer for it. And these light shots definitely look like they're stinging an insane amount. Kind of crazy how much they look like they're doing damage. Yeah. From Barrett's end, Barrett's shots look like they have a lot of sting behind them, despite being very light.
And that's what happens though. 5th round, and both fighters' stamina pretty
I can imagine that
low.
Oni's frustration is settling in, as it seems like Barrett has an infinite guard that just does not break.
And Barrett's the one seeming to put Oni's head health pretty low in the 5th round here, and there's the stun.
And that's it.
And that's over.
And that's it. That's it.
And that should be it. What a
Phenomenal
fight from both fighters.
Phenomenal fight.
An
Oni showing
amazing.
absolute heart in that match, and I got to give him respect where, it's due. He really put in the work, he
And
really put in the
you know
pressure, and he
what?
tried.
Oni had his moments in that fight, but unfortunately was not able to succumb.
Unfortunately not.
What a match between both fighters. And it was a last minute fight on both ends, which is very
still a phenomenal
shocking.
fight for a
Yeah.
last minute fight. This was phenomenal. This was great. So then does that mean we have what, 4 fights left? 3 fights left?
Yeah, about that.
Because we have,
The server full?
might be.
17. All right, Caleb Diaz versus SCP-106. This is a pretty anticipated fight as well. SCP coming as a massive favorite in this fight. You look at the betting odds, last time I checked, I don't think anyone is actually rooting for Caleb Diaz here. I'm going to be honest. Caleb Diaz coming off I think it was a win or a loss. It's 22-1 for Caleb Diaz right now, and it is pretty shameful. I can't lie. Caleb
Yeah.
Diaz was a top star in RFC, and this is Danny's